Greetings from James Wright Cars, and today's video is 2020 on a 20 Land Rover Defender. It's a 3-litre petrol, it's the X model, so it's the top of the range. It has 43,000 miles on the clock, and it's only a one owner from new vehicle with a full Land Rover main dealer service history. The car has been urban styled with the rear spoiler and the front spoiler. It's got the different tyres on it, which I'll come to in a minute. Looking inside, we've got the load cover there, and looking under there, we can see it's got the bag for the detachable tow hook. It also has a button here to raise and lower the car in terms of its suspension. It was all on air suspension. The equipment list continues with this 240-volt inverter, so you can plug domestic plugs into there. It's got the twin tow eyes there, let's say the detachable hook. Shutting the tailgate, you can see the tyres of these Goodyear Wranglers, which are these very off-road tyres. We do have another set of tyres if you don't like these tyres, which were originally on the car when it was new. It also has the arch extensions on, which are in a high gloss black, and all these pieces here in the high gloss, mud flaps, privacy glass, panoramic glass roof. The list is endless. It really is very much top of the range. Opening up on the near side rear door, you can see it has caramel leather trim, wood finish here, twin speakers there. It has proximity sensors also in the doors as well, so it warns you when you open it up. It has USB A's and 12-volt outputs here, heated rear seats. We have USB A here on the back of the seats, and also if you lift this flap up here, you can mount a television screen in the back of the front seats. The car sits on 255/60/20 alloy wheels with these Goodyear Wrangler tyres on. There's all 5 of them, all in very good condition, and the spare has never been on. This is the near side rear, the near side front, offside front and offside rear. Opening up on the driver's door, we can see we have proximity sensors in the front doors as well as the rear doors, memory settings here for the drivers and front passenger seats, and we also have Meridian sound system as well. The mirrors fold electrically into the body. The car doesn't come with carpets, it has rubber matting, and then the carpet sets go on top of that. Electric seat controls here, edge of the seat here isn't being destroyed. It has auto adjustments here for the steering column which go up and down. There's the mileage at 43,922, and I'll just start the car. You can see it'll burst into life. Just like that. It's got a mild hybrid vehicle. What I want to show you now is just if I put this dipping mirror down, it becomes an ordinary mirror. This is what's called a clear sight rear view mirror. So it's actually there's a camera on the roof of the car. This is really, really clever stuff. It has a heated windscreen as well. Of course, dual zone climate. If I put this into reverse here, you can see it has a reverse camera. And if I press that one there, we can then change the perspective that you can see the car in. It's actually a really, really nice, neat trick. I think if we flash the lights, it'll actually, yeah, if I flash the lights, you can see it there flashing. For towing, you can press the button there, and then if you then turn the wheel, it'll then indicate the trajectory of the car relative to the tow hook, which is visible at the bottom of the screen. Going back into the home menu, you can see we have phone connectivity, we have media, and it's a DAB radio, and also you can connect your Bluetooth through into the car. There are loads and loads of different sub-pages and all sorts of stuff you can do within here. Weighting and energy impact and driving styles, and there's just so much stuff. That's this little short stumpy gear stick here. If you press this button here, this and then also doubles up to become the speed control for the climate control. On the steering wheel, we have a heated steering wheel button here, and we also have cruise control, and it's also radar guided cruise control, so it measures the distance between you and the car in front to keep you at a specific distance. We've got all the various phone adjustments here and what have you, an airbag and leather-bound steering wheel, but also the car is equipped with a heads-up display, so you can see the speed of the car, and it may not be very obvious if it's just there in this video, but it gives you, I think, navigation instructions as well. The speed may appear to flicker in the video, but it doesn't in real life. Let's have a quick look at the paperwork. We have both original keys here, both in excellent condition. We have the registration document showing the car to have had no former keepers, so it's a one owner from new car, registered on the 28th of November 2020 as a Defender X MHEV. That stands for mild hybrid electric vehicle, so it does have batteries somewhere in the bowels of the thing, and that helps to push it along a bit as opposed to being able to run exclusively on its batteries at any point. We have had the car, it is a full Land Rover main dealer service history. It was last done in August 2023 at 42,000. It's nearly done 43,000 now, so it's done nothing really since then. The car will come to you with a 12-month MOT and also will include a warranty as well. We've got other bits of associated paperwork here, such as old registration documents, because it wasn't a private registration number. We have known this car since it was brand new, because I bought one myself at the same time as the chap who had this. He lives very local to me, so he's quite a good friend of mine. Let's go and see what it's like to drive on the road. Yeah. Not only is this a great looking car, it's a great driving car as well. These are fairly fresh out from Land Rover a few years ago, aren't they? But they're not a Range Rover. It's a totally different thing. They're much more utilitarian, but very much more, less of an old man's car, if you like. I've had 4 myself, and I think they're great. In fact, I've got one now. It's responsive. This is the first petrol one I've had, in actual fact, and it's a totally different thing to owning a diesel one. I think I prefer it, in actual fact. As I say, there's not a lot of difference between the running costs between the petrol and the diesel, but it has a lot of go in it. It's impressive, in actual fact. It's well equipped, it's in beautiful condition, it's never had any paint work, it's not been smoked in, and as I say, we've known the car for new. Let's go and have a quick look under the bonnet. You'll note it has all the urban styling badges here and a 110 sticker on the bonnet and a gloss black bonnet here, and down the front of the car is all black as well. Day running headlamps, which are not obvious with the car's turned off. That's that V6 unit. That's a petrol engine, of course, mated with those batteries. Now, the car is actually reasonably economical, and of course petrol is a less expensive fuel to buy these days than is diesel. So combine the two together, and that's not that but the diesel one is so much more economical than a petrol one anyway. It's not a lot of difference in the running costs between the petrol and the diesel, but it's very much smoother and quieter and much more rewarding to drive, in my opinion, than the diesel. Now, we can take a part exchange, we can also get you finance, and you can get us on this telephone number running across the bottom of the screen here. So do come down and see it and drive it. It's the most beautiful, very stylish, slightly individual car. All it remains me to do now is thank you very much for watching.